Cheers, beautiful people. Welcome back to Aged in Oak. My name is John. I felt I needed to get this one ranked and reviewed real quick here before I drank all of it because I'm really liking this bottle. And I thought I'd let you know what I think of it. This is the 2025 batch of 13th Colony Bourbon, their cask strength. This comes in at 120.65 proof. Let's get this in a glass, and I'll let you know what I think of it. If you couldn't kind of already tell. All right. Take this time while I'm pouring this to remind you, if you like what I'm doing here, click that subscribe button, that like button, share it with your friends, and throw me a comment out there. If you've had the 13th Colony Cask Strength, if you've had other 13th Colony stuff, what you think of it. I really like 13th Colony. Their stuff, to me, is really good. Let's get this on the nose. Oh, wow. All I got there was just a big nose of sweet cherry juice. That was wild. That is probably the most cherry that I've gotten off of a pour yet. I feel like I gotta reset. Let me reset the old nose there, because once you've done that a couple times, that goes away, and then you get more of the other stuff, a little bit more of the ethanol. Yeah, that's crazy. I would say cherry and plenty of vanilla. There's a good amount of vanilla there. It's not a medicinal cherry at all. It's just really almost like if you were to go get, what is that? The juicy juice. I think they make a cherry. Like you were just crack that open and just put it up your nose, and that's what I get. I just get sweet cherry. That nose is so good. I don't get a lot more than the cherry and the vanilla, but that cherry and vanilla is really nice. And for 120.65 proof, the fact that it doesn't hit you with that ethanol is just even better. I'm going to give that a 7.6. Let's get it on the palate. Okay. That cherry translates to the palate. Not as rich as it does on the nose, but it does come through on the palate. And I get caramel. I get the slightest little bit of a kind of like a semi-sweet chocolate, like the kind you put like in chocolate chip cookies. Almost kind of like you took a dark red cherry and just kind of drizzled a little bit of chocolate and a little bit of caramel over the top, and then just tossed it right in your mouth. After you soaked it in whiskey. But yeah, that's really good. On the second sip, I get all of that, but then now I've got those baking spices kind of coming in behind it. The oak is right along there with the baking spices, and the cherry and all that kind of fades out as the other fades in, and then those all go into the finish. The finish, the oak builds. It's a little drying. I really like that. It's not a super complex finish, but what's there I really like. On the palate, we give the palate a 7.2. We give the finish a straight 7. Let's take another sip here, verify my scores here, and then we'll get you an overall. Now, I will say, on that next sip, that spiciness it builds, and then the finish has a little bit of a peppery aspect to it. Kind of leaves that peppery tingle on like the front half of your tongue. I'm gonna bump that finish up to about a 7.2. Okay, so we have a 7.6 on the nose, a 7.2 on the palate, and a 7.2 on the finish. Let me get the score for you. I'll be right back. Okay, the 13th Colony Cask Strength Bourbon from 2025 is coming in at a 7.28. So yeah, that's a really good pour. 13th Colony. The first 13th Colony I had was a sample that was sent to me all the way back at the beginning of my whiskey journey. It was the 13th Colony Double Oaked. And if you've had the 13th Colony Double Oaked, you'll know that I'm about to say that it was fantastic. And it made me want to just try everything that they have. Now, I have the cask strength. I've got the Southern Bourbon, the Southern Rye, and I've got the 113 that's finished with the maple spirals. And no, those all don't measure up to the Double Oaked, but they're all really, really good. And I would have to say that next to the Double Oaked, that this one is probably in second place behind the Double Oaked. And I'm gonna just keep getting things from 13th Colony because it's just really, really good. All right, so I'm gonna finish this off camera. Find yourself a bottle of 13th Colony that you love. Crack it open, share it with your friends, and until we talk again, cheers.